I've been dealing with a bit of a family emergency, so I haven't been doing a lot of Dharma talk, but you can apply that to this. When you're thinking about um, attachment to wealth and the things that you're drawn after in the samsaric existence, this is something that I was always an outsider. With everybody would just do anything it took to get whatever. You know, there was a set of things that were the cool things to have because you were told they were cool to have. And this is what real enjoyment was. And they put a lot of focus into telling people what real enjoyment was. And I was the kind of person that would go, I'm not sure this is very fun. And then, you know, everybody would try to have other kinds of real enjoyment with me, which is why I have so many scars. And I've been in places where, you know, sometimes I would just have the experience of being in these people, you know, how my sensitivity, because I'd see some of the things that some people would have, and I'd start to get attracted to it. And so my guru would say, well, why don't you go stay with them for a little while and just see what it's like. And it was just like being caught on the wind constantly. And you just got to float on the wind all the time. And that all of the things and stuff like that, that I genuinely don't find them attractive. And there may have been some extra encouragement on that. But the things you got to do, I noticed that in my channels I would feel sick to my stomach about a variety of different things. Now, you throw in the matrix of, you know, siblings, surrogate children, actual children, and stuff like that all being caught up in that. They start seeing it as though you're taking, you're leaving them behind. And but when we talk about what we need, what is how we could be together and stuff like that, and all that, then, you know, their eyes glaze over and they don't want to do any of those things. Eventually our pathways converge, you know, to where, do I have more? Do they have more? Who has more in this world? I don't know, but I have the capacity to sit here knowing that my children are involved in this drug cook, sitting here talking about what my brother's doing with this drug cook. And I understand that that's a very, very, very strange thing, but I came up through slavery. I was born before emancipation. And I was a slave of a slave. So I had to live in this matrix in which I needed to look like I was nothing of value as well. And he was very limited in what he could say about that. So these people that became, so imagine that, people he wanted rid of, and he would start praising them in front of me.